Welcome to 2024, my friends. With the start of the new year, we are all about, like the entire universe, is all about creating goals, New Year's resolutions, things that we want to achieve or acquire or be better at by the end of the current year. I recently created a video all about creating feminine goals and how you can create goals that allow you to function and operate out of your most feminine self, but that also move you towards a higher state of living. So today I thought it would be really fun to share my New Year's goals, my feminine New Year's goals, and the things that I am going to be pursuing and really gravitating towards in this new year. Before I get into it though, I wanted to share with you that I have started a private Facebook group precisely for those of you who are creating feminine goals for 2024 and beyond. This private Facebook group is going to be a place where you, me, all of us can share our goals and then actually share our progress, share ways that we've failed, share things that we're struggling with, share things that we're winning at and really growing in and succeeding at. I want this to be a safe space for you as a woman and for me, for all of us to really grow together and really gravitate towards a calmer, more feminine way of life. If you are interested in joining the Facebook group, it is completely free. Moving on. So my first feminine goal for 2024 is that I wanted to create a community where women can discover their most authentic self and really pursue a lifestyle that is aligned with their authenticity and where they can grow and improve. And this goes right along with the Facebook group that I just told you about. I want to create places where women can feel safe to mess up, where women can feel safe to be vulnerable and say, this is what I want, and not feel judgment, not feel hate, not feel negativity, but instead feel like, yeah, that's awesome that you want that. Go for it, get it. We understand if you fail, just keep trying, just keep going for it, just keep improving. I want to create safe communities like that, where women feel safe to grow, improve, and really develop themselves as a person. So that is my first goal for 2024, is that I want to create safe communities for women. My second feminine goal for 2024 is that I want to create comfortable, cozy, peaceful spaces, and I want to become a better steward of my spaces. As women, we are naturally nurturers. We take care of things and we create a vibe. And that is a goal that I have, is that I want to, in all of my spaces that I have any ounce of control over, I want to be able to create a peaceful, a calm, and just a tranquil, comfy, cozy vibe. That is my goal. I want to be comfy and cozy. I want when people arrive in my spaces, I want them to feel like, oh my word, this is like so cozy and so comfy, and I just feel so safe and at home. That is what I want to create. That is the vibe that I want to create in my spaces. And so that is my second goal, is that I'm going to work to really create that kind of vibe, that kind of energy in the spaces that I have and that I maintain. And I also want to be a better steward of those spaces. And so for me, that means, okay, I'm going to maintain a cleaning schedule. I'm going to really work to every week, I'm going to vacuum here, I'm going to wipe this down, I'm going to tidy this up. Really taking care of what I have. Not just desiring something that I don't have, but taking care and being grateful and being a good steward of what I currently have. The third feminine goal that I have for 2024 is that I want to become a master steward of my money. A lot of times when we create money goals, it is an amount. Right? We say, oh, I want to make $10,000 a month this year. Okay, great, right? Like that's a wonderful thing to aspire towards. But what I have found is that every time I shoot for a specific number, I just let myself down because I look at my current sources of income and it's like I just contain myself. I contain myself in these current sources of income and think, I can't make any more money. This is what I have. And so instead of shooting for an amount, I am aiming more towards how do I feel about my money? How do I take care of my money? And I really want to simplify how I take care of my money, because honestly, this is so backwards and it is laughable. I have a I have a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance, and you know what my greatest fear is? My greatest fear is that I am going to make a lot of money and then I'm going to lose it all. And I'm going to mismanage it, and I don't know what I would do with all of that money. And so for me, I know that in my mind, I have all of these complex strategies and, ways of managing your money, like, oh, you have this portfolio and these things and the stats and the analytics and all the different accounts. And what I realized is that it was all scaring me and it was all too much. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to make this year all about I'm simplifying my money. I'm managing my money in a simple way. I'm going to steward it and take care of what I have. Yes, I want to make more money, but I'm not going to shoot for a specific number, and I'm not going to make this complex way of trying to earn it. Instead, I'm just going to say, I'm going to manage my money, I'm going to take care of what I have, and I'm going to be open to new sources of income to come into my life. My fourth feminine goal and final feminine goal for 2024 is that I am going to treat my body like the temple that it is, or the goddess temple that it is. A lot of people talk about the goddess energy, the goddess feminine energy. And I really realized that the last year I've sort of come and gone about taking care of my body, eating well, exercising, doing things that really nurture and take care of my body. The reality, though, is that your body, my body, is containing the energy and the vibration and the positivity and the feelings and the ambition that I'm wanting to radiate, right? Okay, so I have this ambition and I want to radiate positive energy and I want to create and I want to, vibe in this feminine energy space, right? That's where I want to be. But at the end of the day, if I am not taking care of my body, then my body, my vehicle to make these things happen, is not going to serve me well. Okay, that is what your body is. It is your vehicle to life. And so I decided that this year, I'm going to invest a lot of time and a lot of energy into simply taking care of myself. I'm going to eat well, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to really get into some good skincare and just taking care of myself, right? Not eating bad things all the time, not drinking all the time, not exercising, not following my skincare plan, right? But okay, how can I care for my skin? How can I care for my hair? How can I care for my muscles and my joints and my gut? And how can I take care of it? How can I be healthy? I think that this is a very feminine goal, not just because it's I'm trying to beautify myself, but because what is feminine energy? It is a nurturing energy. We've talked about that just moments ago. It nurtures, it cares, it creates, it improves, and it grows. It makes something better simply by being positive and warm and taking care of things. And so it is very feminine to take care of yourself. It is not selfish to take care of yourself. It is a very feminine thing to do so that you are able to care for other people and create spaces for other people to feel cared for in. And so I wanted to really invest my time and my effort into simply taking care of myself. Finally, I wanted to choose a word for 2024 that I was going to live by and that was sort of going to encapsulate the entirety of my goals, okay? And that goal for me is simplicity. Not that goal, excuse me. That word for me is simplicity. And I chose simplicity because, like I said, when it comes to money, when it comes to, taking care of your spaces, when it comes to everything in life, people try to make it more complicated than it is. People try to make life more complicated than it is, right? With your schedules, with your money, your exercise regimen, your skincare regimen, what you eat, and all of these different things. People try to make it very complex. And I think it's this desire to gain control and trying to control all of the variables of life. And so what I decided was that it's you know what? I am going to live my life more simply. I am going to veer towards simplicity, and I'm going to live a simpler lifestyle. And simplicity embodies a number of different elements that go along with feminine energy. Simplicity itself, but also for me, simplicity really represents this calmness, right? And it represents this calm energy, this unrushed energy, and this peaceful energy, right? Because with simplicity, you are basically able to simply enjoy and treasure and experience where you are. You're not distracted and trying to control everything. Instead, you are simply experiencing and living and doing things in a simple fashion and enjoying simple parts of your life. And so for 2024, my word is simplicity. If you're joining the Facebook group today, then please share with me what your word for 2024 is going to be, because I think it's always awesome to hear what other people's words are. Now, we are not done working on our goals and working on really developing our goals for 2024. Tomorrow, I am going to be sharing with you how I'm going to create the most effective vision board ever. That's what I'm going to peg this, is the most effective vision boarding exercise ever, and a vision board that is going to allow you to actually acquire and attain the goals that you have, and is actually going to progress you forward towards them, and not just be, hot models on a piece of, poster board, okay? But that these images and these pictures, I'm going to show you how I choose the pictures, what pictures I chose, why I chose them, and how I'm designing my vision board to actually help me progress forward, improve, and grow as I pursue my goals. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much. And until we meet again, so long.